It had been the strongest earthquake in Japan's recorded history, among the strongest worldwide in the modern era. The magnitude 9.0 quake struck offshore in northeastern Japan Friday, March 11th. But it wasn't so much the shaking itself and the quake-prepared country that had been so devastating. It was the tsunami that followed. The giant wave wiped out cities and towns all along the coast, sweeping up cars and people. Even buildings were no match for the deadly tide. 7 days later, clocks were still stopped at the moment the quake knocked out power to the region. Untold numbers of buildings in community after community were reduced to piles of rubble. Hundreds of thousands of people were bedded down in emergency shelters in schools and other public buildings with limited food supplies and in some cases dependent on kerosene heaters to keep them warm in sub-freezing temperatures as long as the supply of fuel doesn't run out. Survivors observed a minute of silence to mark the point exactly a week after the quake. Many bowed their heads in prayer, remembering their loved ones among the thousands lost and missing. There were a few bright spots. Hisayoshi Yamauchi cried as he was reunited with his cousin at an evacuation center in Minami Sanriku. In Natori City, Akame Ito was thrilled to be reunited with her dog May, who'd gone missing when the tsunami struck and had only been found on Thursday. But for millions of Japanese and indeed millions around the world, worry about a stricken nuclear power plant has overtaken all other concerns. Crews were working hard to pump water on the fuel at the plant's damaged reactors in a desperate attempt to cool it and prevent meltdown that would release large amounts of radiation into the environment. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.